We're here in Grow a Garden, and as you know, a couple days ago they released a new seed over here in the seed shop, which was the sugar apple. I was able to buy 2 of them, which today's video we're going to be trying to get a very expensive sugar apple, which is currently the best seed here over here in the shop. Not probably the whole game, but just here in the shop. So I haven't even planted one single seed of a sugar apple, so this is going to be my first time planting a sugar apple seed, which we're going to plant it over here. Thankfully we were able to get 2 of them, so it could be a little bit way more easier, since I will have more chance of getting the gold or rainbow sugar apple than if it was just one sugar apple seed. I have no idea how big these sugar apple trees grow. We have here our watering can. I'm gonna water the sugar apple until it's fully grown. It's been 15 minutes. The trees have grown, and I also did waited for the apples to grow as well. As you can see, we did got one sugar apple gold, so we're gonna grab one apple and we're gonna go check the price of this apple. This weighs 11 kg, this sugar apple. How much is this worth? This goes for 79,000 shekels. So now what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be putting down basic, advanced, godly, and master sprinklers, and we're gonna try to fill up this entire tree with gold and rainbows. And obviously after I do that, I'm gonna probably put a lightning rod and a star collar here, so then obviously it could get a higher mutation. But we're honestly probably in a couple hours, who knows how long, I'm gonna constantly keep collecting the apples until it's rainbows or gold, and obviously a pretty decent size. So I'll see you guys in an hour or two whenever the tree is full of gold or rainbow apples. It's been a couple of hours later, and obviously trying to get gold and rainbow sugar apples, and I finally was able to fill up like 50% of the trees with gold or rainbow sugar apples, and I was only able to obtain one rainbow sugar apple, which is the one right here, which is honestly pretty huge. I also was able to get a couple of the gold sugar apples as well. As you can see right here, 1 2 3 4, like 5 of them. So now obviously all we have to do is get the mutations on these apples, which is basically a waiting game, because obviously we need to wait for the events to happen, of course, so the mutations go on the apple. So now we're just gonna basically wait until it rains, until there's a thunderstorm, until there's a shooting stars event, which of course you get the celestial mutation, which is the 100 times 125. We're gonna obviously wait for the moonlit event, so then we could get that mutation as well, the frozen mutation as well. And I don't know if there's the molten event. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty new event that they also added in this game, but I'm not 100% sure if it is still in the game. But also that event to get the molten evolute mutation, which I think one of my cactuses have the mutation. Yeah, as you can see right there, the molten mutation. We can't get the disco, since that is, I'm pretty sure, like an only admin event, which basically only the admin could make that event happen currently. But I guess now it's just a waiting game. As time goes, I'll obviously update you guys on how the mutations are happening, but our main goal right now is for this rainbow sugar apple right here get all the mutations, because obviously the rainbow one will be the most expensive than the gold one. But we're gonna move this sugar apple, we're gonna move it over here, and we're gonna put a star collar rod over here right next to the sugar apple tree, so then it obviously could attract the shooting stars over here, so we could get that mutation. But yeah, I'll probably update you guys. Who knows how long this is gonna take, but once obviously the mutations start to come, I'll update you guys. It's been exactly 24 hours later, and after 24 hours is all the mutations that I could have gotten here in this rainbow sugar apple, which is rainbow, pollinated, shocked, and frozen. Thing is, I thought I was able to get the molten mutation, but I'm pretty sure now, after seeing only an admin thing that they're able to do. So sadly it isn't a normal event that happens, only the admin could spawn that. I don't know about the void mutation. There's a bunch of weather events, but I don't know which ones are exactly still in the game enabled and which ones aren't enabled, or only could be admin used. So these are the only mutations that I did got. I got a shocked, pollinated, and frozen. Sadly, the star collar, the celestial mutation, did not come. I obviously have here the star collar, which basically attracts the shooting stars to come here, so it could obviously get the mutation. Pretty rare, like really rare to happen, because there's a chance of it happening when of course there's a night event, and obviously it's pretty rare to see a night event. Before it was really easy to see a night event, since obviously that was like a regular event here in the game, but since now they removed it, it's a way more rare event to see. So sadly I wasn't able to get that, but we do here have a chocolate sprinkler and a honey sprinkler, which we are gonna equip here to obviously make this mutation even bigger. So we're first gonna put down this honey sprinkler right here, which now is honey glazed. as you can see right there. Now we have a chocolate sprinkler, which should give the chocolate mutation to all of these sugar apples, and there we go. Now this sugar apple is rainbow, pollinated, shocked, chocolate, honey glazed, and frozen. So that's all the mutations I could have gotten in this sugar apple. Obviously it's also decently huge, so now we're just gonna collect this, and hopefully the price of this is huge amount. We're gonna collect all of these sugar apples. I do have a couple of gold sugar apples before we look at the rainbow one. So right here we have a pollinated chocolate honey glazed frozen gold sugar apple, which weighs 51 kg. And then the lowest weighted one that we got was just this one, which has the exact same mutations, is 31 kg. So let's take a look at the price of this one. This one goes for 1.4 billion shekel, which is the lowest weighted one. And then if we have here the biggest weighted one, which is 51 kg, and we take a look at this one, this gold sugar apple, this one goes for 3.6 billion shekels, which is the highest weighted one that we did got out of all the sugar apples, even including the rainbow one. Now we have here the rainbow one, which has the pollinated shocked chocolate honey glazed frozen rainbow sugar apple, 47.70 kg. Take a look at the price of this, and this goes for 7 billion, almost 8 billion, 100 million more shekels. This sugar apple, so this is the most expensive sugar apple I could have gotten. Obviously this could have been way more expensive if I did got the celestial mutation, because if that, I'm pretty sure gives like 100 times, 125 times on top of all the mutations, which obviously would have made this way more expensive. Sadly that event is pretty rare, and obviously I waited a full 24 hours. This is all the mutations that I did get. I could have waited a little longer, but then it took forever to upload this video. But this is the sugar apple that I got, which is a pollinated shock chocolate honey glazed frozen rainbow sugar apple, 47.70 kg rainbow sugar apple. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. This is the most expensive sugar apple that I did get. Obviously you could get a way more expensive one, but this is the best I could have done.